What's going on, guys? In today's video, I'll be going over a company called Hyliion. And I'm pretty sure you've heard of this company as they have a huge buzz around them right now. And when you decide to look into new companies, make sure to do your own research because there's a lot of videos out there with people saying that this company actually produces semi-trucks when they actually don't. When in fact, they actually create powertrains for current semi-trucks. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Jason. And on this channel, you'll find videos on personal finance, investing, and money related topics. So if you're interested in those type of topics, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on future videos. And with that being said, let's jump right into today's video. So Hyliion will actually be merging with a company called Tortoise Acquisition Corp, as they have announced their merger, and the combined companies will still remain listed on the New York Stock Exchange. So if you're looking to invest into this company, you can find it under the new ticker symbol HYLN. So let's go over the company and how they started and why they started and what their mission statement is. So the founder and CEO, Thomas Healy, is a mechanical engineer and motorsports racer. And the CEO wants to bring the advantages of hybrid technology to tractor trailers. And today, Hyliion is an industry leader in the Class 8 electrification with a growing team of talented engineers and visionaries. So here's what Hyliion's mission statement is. So Hyliion's mission is to eliminate carbon intensity and reduce the greenhouse gas emissions of commercial transportation Class 8 vehicles by being the leading provider of electrified powertrain solutions. So let's go over their Hypertruck ERX, which stands for Electric Range Extender. So it's set to have intelligent electric powertrain. So this is pretty cool because the performance and the environmental data actually informs the machine learning algorithms to optimize emissions performance and efficiency. And the cool part is that all new software features and updates are delivered remotely. So let's take a look at some of the features that they offer with their plug and go system. It's also said to have the lowest 7-year total cost of ownership, which is unmatched by any diesel or battery electric Class 8 trucks. And as for their infrastructure, it actually supports the existing services. So really, there's no need for massive solar arrays or expensive electrical grid upgrades. And the cool thing is, if you're already operating a Class 8 truck, there's really no new training needed. So let's go over how this system actually works. So you see over here in the blue, that's what's called a RNG fuel generator. And if you take a look at number 2, which is all the way at the front, that is the generator that charges the batteries. And if you look right underneath the cab of the truck, those are the batteries that power the e-motor. And if we head to the rear of the truck, you see the e-motor drive rear axles, which also provides regenerative braking. So let's go over the performance of this system. And the numbers look really insane. If you take a look at their acceleration, 0 to 60 is in 20 seconds with a fully loaded truck at 80,000 pounds. Now that's pretty insane. And it's also super efficient because the Hypertruck ERX electric power generation is up to 35% less expensive than diesel. And you also get faster refuels and longer distance. With the fully loaded truck at 80,000 pounds, it can travel over 1,300 miles. And it can actually be refueled within 10 minutes or less. And it's also lighter than all other Class 8 trucks. Now keep in mind that this system uses renewable natural gas. And as for the renewable natural gas availability, it's actually delivered through the same existing nationwide infrastructure as natural gas. And if you take a look here, we can see all of the components that are put together to make all of this happen. So obviously you have your battery pack, and then you have your control unit, you have your APU unit, you have your electric axle, the in-cab display where you see everything on what's going on, and then at the rear you got your aerodynamics. And here you can see kind of how everything is put together and how it works. And you see at the front, everything is just connected to that display. That way you get all of the accurate readings. And what's cool about this system is that the power boost is insane to me. You get an additional 115 horsepower, and on top of that you get 1,500 pounds of torque. So let's get into the good stuff and look at their financials and see how promising this company looks, or if it turns out to be just a flake. So as you can see here, the company's market cap is to be over $1.5 billion. So if we look at this chart here, it shows that in 2020 there will be about 20 hybrid electric units sold. And obviously, if you can see the revenue, it'll be at least $1 million. But if we move up in the years, that's when things really start getting interesting. As you can see, in 2021, they'll have about 300 hybrid electric units sold. And if we go all the way up to 2024, that's when things get massive. They'll have about 15,500 hybrid electric units sold, along with 19,000 Hypertruck ERX units sold. So here's what I really found interesting, because they compared this to Tesla and another company called Nikola, which I might make a video on in the future sometime. So if you look at the range, you see Tesla is sitting at 500 miles, whereas Hyliion is sitting at 1300 miles. Now that's pretty insane. And if we look right underneath at the refuel and charge time, Tesla is 30 plus minutes, whereas Hyliion is 10 minutes. And if we move over to the payload capacity, you see Tesla sitting at 43,000 pounds, whereas Hyliion is at 53,000 pounds. And if you look at their performance, 0 to 60 with a loaded truck, Tesla and Hyliion are identical. And if we look at their target customers, it's all of the big players that are in the industry right now. And this could be a huge benefit for this company. And if you guys want to go over this presentation yourself, I'll link it down below in the description, and be sure to check it out, as there's a lot of detailed information that really makes this company very attractive. So my overall thought on Hyliion is that this company has some major growth potential in the next coming years. I'm actually very excited to see this company grow, because as the years go on, the more and more data that they collect, the more refined that they can make their product, and even better. And what I'm really excited about is their Hypertruck ERX, because if you look at the comparison between Tesla and Nikola, just by the numbers, they are blowing their competition out of the water. And I will definitely be keeping an eye once the merger completes. And the merger between Hyliion and Tortoise acquisition is to close at the end of the third quarter in 2020.